An update, and to put some context around this is CTV News military expert, retired Major General David Fraser. Good morning. First of all, your assessment, how much damage did the strikes by Israel do to Iran?
Well, I think strategically it was a huge success so far, and this is going to carry on for a number of days, according to the Prime Minister of Israel. And the fact that there were no missile attacks against Israel suggests that, again, their attacks against the missile sites was successful because there was only drones. So I think for the Israelis, another great mission in planning and execution.
These strikes came shortly after Iran announced that it had completed construction of a third uranium enrichment site. And on Truth Social, U.S. President Donald Trump has posted, "I gave Iran a chance after chance to make a deal. I told them it would be much worse than anything they know, anticipated, or were told. That the United States makes the best and most lethal military equipment anywhere in the world by far, and that Israel has a lot of it with much more to come." We know that there were talks in the president. Marco Rubio has said this is not something that's supported by the U.S. Then you have messages like this from the president. Can you put that into context for us? Why that messaging? What is he trying to say there?
Well, a couple of things. It appears that the Americans did have some sort of knowledge before the attack because they pulled a lot of their people out of the area in anticipation of this. The second thing is, I think what you're seeing is on the president's side is more reactive messaging that he's already in the direct talks with Iran about trying to de-escalate the situation. But, you know, for Israel to attack now really derails those discussions that are supposed to happen in Oman very shortly. Well, we shouldn't expect that that will happen now that the attack has gone in. So what he's now doing is changing the channel, as he is master of, and just making it a point that, you know, look what how the Israelis did it was with American weaponry. But that really puts United States in the crosshairs of Iran too, because now they're going to be looking for retribution. So it's a bit of a, you know, a smokescreen, but at the same time, he's an opportunistic leader.
Yeah, Secretary of State Marco Rubio for the U.S. has warned Iran against attacking any sites in the United States. In every conversation that you and I have had in the last year, when we are looking at the situation between Israel and Gaza, you have said always, what we don't want is an expansion, and we do not want Iran involved. They are now directly involved. Israel under a state of emergency, waiting for retaliation. That has been promised. Iran framing this as a crime. What does all of this mean? Like, where are we right now as of this morning?
Well, we're closer to a regional conflict than we've ever had before, because we're talking that Israel has attacked now nuclear sites and enrichment sites. And they've also killed the head of the Revolutionary Guard. So this is now probably the most dangerous situation that the region has had. Iran's probably at the weakest point it has been in decades. And so it'll be up to really what does Israel and Iran want to do, and have they done a tit for tat, or is this going to escalate? So the next couple of days are going to be crucial to see if this actually goes any further.
Well, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said this military operation will continue. Does this mean we are headed towards war?
Again, it's a great question, and it's unknown. But the fact that he's alluded to the fact that it's going to carry on and do more. You know, they've already killed a number of people, senior leaders. So are they going to try to do more, or are they going to go after more sites? But if they keep on doing this after nuclear sites, you know, the danger that this does turn into a greater regional war just grows by the hour.
CTV News military expert David Fraser, I want to thank you for coming on this morning. Appreciate it.
Anne-Marie, thank you.